BB in, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Casual Friday. Like I told you, from now on, it's gonna be morning coffee, 9. What's up, everybody? Make sure you roll call when you come in here so I can say what's up back. Evening show will be at 6:30. I think that's a good time. I think 6:30 in the evening is a good time. But morning coffee, 9:20. What's up, Mexi? What's up, Morales? How you doing this morning? Okay. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come in here too. What's up, Wavy? I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope everybody's doing well. You feel me? So, for everybody that doesn't know, this is how this usually goes. This is more of a Q&A section than anything else. Anything that you want to directly ask me about, that's what it is. Not for nothing. I mean, y'all both got little tiny thumbnails, but I'm very happy that this community gets all of the cuties. Like all of the attractive women seem to come to this channel. So thank you. Namaste. Anyway, so the way this usually works is I got topics in the title, and I'm going to address the topics, but also if there's anything that y'all want to talk about specifically, all you got to do is ask. And then, you know, depending on how well that goes, depending on whether we move to that subject. Also, the more whatever y'all talking about in the comment section, that's probably going to be the topic that I'm going to stay with. So I'm just going to breeze through the topics of the day real quick. If there's something that y'all want to talk about, all you got to do is leave comments. That's it. The like button hasn't been hit by everybody. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, so everybody that doesn't know, Hulk Hogan had that situation where he decided he was gonna say the N-word a whole bunch of times to somebody that he was in a conversation with over the phone because his daughter was dating a black guy and he didn't like it. That video, actually, the audio's already been done. I'm putting the video together. That video will be out a little bit later today. Also, the NFL, they have once again changed their policy or created a policy and then changed the policy for what people could do when they decide that they want to protest in the NFL. So there's been a policy that was created. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come in. There was a policy that was created. And then, yeah, I'm going right back to the Hulk Hogan thing. I got a lot to say on that. But I do have a video that's dropping later. So a lot of the things that I said in the video, I might not hit on here. So you could always go back to the video that's dropping later and then leave comments on there for whatever you think about whatever I'm talking about. But I do got the Hulk Hogan video that will be up a little bit later today. And I also have the NFL video that will be up. And the NFL, I'm speaking, it's real political, and it's basically speaking on something that I think people don't really realize, and that's that Donald Trump hates the NFL, and that's why he attacked the players in the first place. And what's up? How you doing this morning, Mahogany? Okay. And for anybody that wants to discuss NBA, I'm an NBA guy. So anytime y'all come in here and y'all want to discuss anything that has to do with the NBA, you can just hit me in the head with it. I'm ready to go. What's up, Justin? So the first thing I want to talk about real quick, definitely happy to hear about that. Yo, you ain't hit me on the messenger lately. Like, you know, keep me updated. I always want to know how you doing. All right? Hit me on that messenger. So one of the my beard was, I gotta cut this shit. I gotta cut this damn beard. Seriously, this shit gotta go. As far as with the Hulk Hogan thing, for everybody that don't know, Hulk Hogan was in the WWE Hall of Fame. After the thing came out with him making the racist comments, I'll go over the racist comments real quick. He was on the phone talking to somebody that he knew, and I'm guessing that he had a not a good relationship with. And he was speaking about how he did not like the fact that his daughter was dating a black man, and he kept using the N-word. Does anybody ever realize well, when I do it, and I talk about how a white person uses the N-word in a negative connotation, I usually say the N-word. I don't usually say, you know, but if I'm just speaking, I'll say nigga in a minute. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the connotation that it has is different. It's different from saying something to insult somebody and saying something endearing or saying, and I'm not trying to say that the N-word is like, it's an endearing word, like I'm taking it back. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, what up, Sauce? What I'm saying is that we grew up in a culture where the N-word is used often in our culture. You understand what I'm saying? It's a part of our lexicon. You know what I'm saying? Like it's here. We can't get rid of it. There is no, everybody hit that like button when you come in. Make sure you do that. There is no just stop using the N-word. It'll disappear. That's not the way things work. You can't unlearn something. You can't unsee something. That's a better way to put it. Pardon me. You can't unsee something. You understand what I'm saying? By people refusing to use the N-word, that's not going to just make it disappear. It's not going to just disappear. You understand what I'm saying? People will still be using it just behind closed doors. So the point in which I'm making is, everybody hit that like button when y'all come in here. So the point in which what's up, Ray? Mr. Albert, how you doing today, my brother? So the point in which I'm trying to make is, when he decided to, use the N-word, he was definitely using it in a negative connotation, that being Hulk Hogan. He was definitely using it in a negative connotation. And this is a point that I get on in the video that's going to drop a little later. I'm not going to go all the way into it because I do have the video dropping later. But one of the things that I'm nowhere near racist. Okay. My family tree has like every race of people in it. I'm not exaggerating. We were just not brought up that way. We were brought up, we wanted a forgiving black families. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how we were and are. I'm an outlier. I'm one of those people that I don't forgive evil. But at the same time, I'm not going to hold somebody responsible for somebody else's actions. So let's move on from there. So I don't have a problem with somebody of a different race saying, I don't want my daughter to date a black man. I personally don't have a problem with that. I don't care. Honest with you. I mean, she's going to date whoever the fuck she want to date. That's facts. But I don't have a problem with that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with a black person saying, well, my daughter could date whoever. I have a daughter. She can date whoever the fuck she want to date. All right, whatever, nigga. But I don't have a problem with that personally. What I do have a problem with is, I don't want my daughter to date a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? It's just different. You understand what I'm saying? I explain it really well, I believe, in the video. The video's coming out. But I don't have a problem with my daughter dating anyone, period. But I'm saying, like, let's say there's a person that has a problem with their daughter or their son dating outside the race, and they was like, oh, man, I don't want my daughter dating no spics. I'd have a problem with that. But if somebody was like, yeah, I don't want my daughter dating no Puerto Ricans, it's like, okay, that's your preference. That's the way you feel. I can't control the way you feel. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're gonna have a contrasting viewpoint of mine and you're gonna come at me respectfully with it, I can't be angry that you have that viewpoint. I cannot agree with it. You understand what I'm saying? I cannot agree with your viewpoint. You could agree or disagree with any fucking thing. But I can't be angry that you have a contrasting viewpoint than mine if you're coming respectfully. Now, I got a thing that I constantly tell people. I say, yo, I don't have a problem with racists. I don't. If you don't like black people, it's your right. Nobody can tell you that you gotta like black people. I hate that. I'm telling you right now, I hate that. That people are always trying to make other people feel like they have to like black people. You don't have to like black people. You cannot like black people, but it's the way that you go about it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you don't like black people and you one of those people that's like, oh, I'm not going to hire that guy, he's black. Oh, then yeah, I got a problem with that. You understand what I'm saying? When y'all come in here, hit that like button. I got a problem with that. You understand what I'm saying? That's actually racism, by the way. For everybody that doesn't know, the word racism, people are using the word racism interchangeably with the word bigotry. The last 5, 6, 7 years of our lives, of America. That's what they've been doing. Ant is just, I don't know, you're just a troll, Ant, but you good. You good. You troll. Ant usually trolls the right way, so I let him troll. You understand what I'm saying? He's not too disrespectful with it, so I'm cool with it. Whatever, nigga. Anyway, so everybody hit that like button. What up, Anthony? So I don't have a problem with people not liking black people. That's not my issue. My issue is the way that you conduct yourself. Yeah. I be thinking you trolling, man. You be making some fucking comments, yo. Maybe I'm wrong, but you be having some comments out there. Be like, this nigga gotta be trolling, yo. But some of them shits be funny, and some of them be having a good point. So I'd be like, God damn it, I can't delete this shit. And so I just let it go through because I'd be like, sometimes you be having a good point, even though I don't agree with your point. See, you understand? Like, I don't have to agree with you. Yeah. I know. I really know. But I don't have to. I'm not one of those people that think that everybody has to agree with me. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can't learn I can't improve myself if I don't have people around or I don't pay attention to people who have contrasting viewpoints. Everybody needs to be around people that have contrasting viewpoints. How are you going to do sign language and say, I hear you? You know what? I think I like you, Mexi. Racism, Anthony says, Mexi says, facts, and then she has like sign language up and then says, I hear you. So I don't know what that's about, but that shit is funny as shit to me. Everybody hit that like button. Because when you come in here, hit that like button. Racism is, Anthony Bates says, racism is like, it's my ball, and if you don't play the game the way I say, exactly. Yes, that's a good analogy. That's a pretty good analogy. And that is kind of like what racism is. You have to do the thing that I want you to do the way that you want it, the way that I want you to do it. That's one of the reasons why I don't get along with my landlord, because he believes that I'm always that I got to be the good nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, fuck that, yo. I don't give a fuck. I'll take the consequences. That's how I am. You understand what I'm saying? I'm giving it a buck with you. Like, that's how I am. I'll take the consequences. How about that? You ain't gonna. I don't negotiate with terrorists. You ain't gonna try to put me in fear to try to convince me to do the thing that you want me to do. That ain't gonna happen. I take the consequences. Anyway, Ray Albert says, for example, I hate people that say they hate white people, then tell everybody else they have a lot of white friends. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like, I used to work at this job, right? Real quick. Hold on. Source says most white people who are over the age of 50 have said the N-word in a fucked up way at least twice. And yeah, facts. And America is always been, especially back in the 30s and 50s and 60s. Absolutely. Without a doubt. See, that's another reason why I don't get upset at a person's for certain things. Oh, that's what that was? I have no idea what emojis are. I'm gonna give it like anytime you put any kind of things that ain't words up here, I have no idea what them shits mean. I'm giving it a buck with you, yo. And hit that like button. Why always get people that come in here and don't want to hit the like button, yo? Why y'all do me like that? Anyway, Anthony Bates said, I don't have white friends, but I have a job. It's strictly business. After work, I go our separate ways. Okay, look, I don't know no way to put it. I got almost every race of people that there's a large number of in America in my family. Like, facts. And a lot of them in my immediate family. You understand what I'm saying? I got a niece that goes to China every year. She speaks fluent Mandarin. She goes to China, a Mandarin or whatever they speak over there in China. She goes to China every year in the summer. She just graduated from college and shit. Super smart. She's my brother's daughter, obviously. She's my niece. Her mother's white. You understand? Like we weren't raised like that. You understand what I'm saying? We were raised, if you treat us well, we treat you well. You understand what I'm saying? Because you don't never know who somebody is. People need to stop having this misconception that you have to look alike to get along. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people like to believe that, but you don't got to look like somebody else to get along with them. That's facts. Jason, what up, Jason? What up, Chris? At work on my night shift job, just wanted to drop a quick video and say, yeah, man, you always welcome, Jason. Remember, 6 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's when the next live go up. Every day, Monday through Friday, 9:20 fucking times, yo. 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is morning coffee. I haven't decided what I'm gonna name the show in the evening yet. I need some ideas. Pardon me. I need some ideas for what to name the show in the evening. I have not decided yet. But morning coffee, 9:20 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. In the evening, there's also going to be a show, 6:30 every Monday through Friday, every evening. I haven't decided what it's going to be. Oh, yeah, that's right. You are in Japan, Jason. That's what it is. Oh, sorry about that. I mean, I'm pretty sure you like it out there. Like, you're American, right? So I guess the women think you're huge. Anyway, so plus it's been known most wrestlers are racist. Yes, there was a lot of race shit going on in wrestling, and it's actually been documented. Oh, I know. I remember, Jason. I remember. I fucks with you, my nigga. I remember. Y'all made me lose. Oh, so. You know, lose context of what I was about to tell y'all a good story, man. I forgot what it was about. Anthony Bates, this is why we will never get past racists like you. Huh. Because he doesn't have white friends? I don't have... I got to think hard because I know a lot of people... French-speaking Canadian friends, but that doesn't mean that I don't like French-speaking Canadians. What kind of shit is that? Come on, Chris. We could do better than that, Chris. We're not race baiting over here, Chris. No race baiting, all right? You ain't say nothing wrong. No, you just said they go their separate ways. I got people I talk to at work that I would never talk to not at work. They black. Well, not no more. I do this, but and they're black. And I work with quite a few black people I would never talk to not at work. So we don't even know what he does. Like, come on, man. Stop assuming. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. Let's be better than that. How about that? Let's be better than that. Let's be better than that, Chris. Chris with 2 S's. Let's be better than that. I am going to agree that wrestling has been more interesting with Hulk Hogan. But with that being said, wrestling is more interesting with Stone Cold. But Stone Cold isn't there because injury. I hope Chris didn't leave. I hope he didn't hurt his feelings. I don't really like to hurt people's feelings unnecessarily. I just don't think that that was a racist comment. That's all. Anyway, I said I do not have white friends, and now you call... Yeah, that did make sense. Now you call me a racist. I don't have friends at all at my job. Just co-workers. I keep it professional, and there's nothing wrong with that. I worked at this one particular job where they didn't even really hire black people. I just was fortunate to work there. Keep it a buck with you. And the black people that worked there, like everybody was at each other's throats. Well, not me, because I don't get down like that. But a lot of the black people that worked there, the majority of the black people that worked there was trying to cut the other black people's throats because it was a feeling that they only allow a certain amount of black people to work there at any given time. So it is what it is. Jason says, I like how New Day responded to Hogan being reinstated. He's old, and if he didn't change, then he probably wouldn't change now. That's facts. He apologized because he lost a lot of money behind that. That's facts. Hogan made it possible for all of them to eat. I don't know, Aunt. Wrestling existed before Hulk Hogan. Now I see why I don't have white friends. Oh, shut up, Anthony Bates. Come on, stop it. First of all, we don't know what Chris is, okay? So stop. We're assuming. You stop assuming, and I hope he stops assuming. And if he decides he don't want to hang out here because I didn't find what you said to be racist at all. You don't hang out with people from your job. I'm assuming that you work with people who aren't white also. So that means that you also don't hang out with the people at your job that's black. So if he want to say anybody was being racist, I guess he was being racist by assuming that you were the only black person that worked there. I feel you, Ant. Hogan made wrestling what it is today. What I'm going to say is, oh, when he called Hogan nigga. Oh, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Anyway, so that's funny when people accuse somebody. I'm not trying to laugh at Chris, but when people accuse somebody of being racist, but in reality, the statement that they're accusing the person of being racist is they're making an assumption that due to the assumption that they're making, they're actually the one being racist. Am I the only one that thinks like this? Anyway, Hogan did make $100 million off the racist tape, though, and that's that way. He made $100 million off that shit. Like I said before, if Hogan would have just said, I don't want my daughter to date a black man. Yeah, I know he won in the lawsuit. I didn't know it was $100 million. If Hogan would have simply said, I don't want my lawyer to date a black man, a black person, or outside the race, period, I wouldn't have an issue with that. He has a preference. There's nothing wrong with that. But by him saying, I don't want my daughter to date a nigga, and he literally said, I'm a racist, like 3 or 4 times in that same conversation. That's the crazy shit. He was like, I'm a racist. I'm a racist. I'm a racist. I'm a racist. Don't want my daughter dating a nigga. I'm a racist. I wouldn't personally have any problem with anything that he said. You could not want your daughter to fucking date a white guy. What the fuck? What up, yo? What up, Sab? You could not want your daughter to date a black guy, an American Indian, a fucking Mexican, Nigerian. You could not want your daughter to date whoever you don't want your daughter to date. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna say you don't want your daughter to date, insert racist epithet, then that's a totally different story. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying no more than that. He said, I work with blacks, whites, and Hispanics. They're not my friends. He is right. That's what thank you, Anthony Bates. That's basically what I just said like 2 seconds ago. Like, how could he assume that that you're a black guy and also the only black guy that works at your company? That's kind of racist. Like, only. But it's okay, man. It's okay, man. That's how some people are. They're so busy trying to race bait that they don't realize 90% of comments that's made to race bait are racist in itself. He said he don't want his niggas. Do you blame him? He meant the niggas he was hanging with. I don't understand what you mean by that. I don't understand what you mean by that. Please, everyone, let's not assume what you want to believe. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Assumptions is rarely ever good. Okay. There's a difference between somebody assuming and somebody having enough information to make an educated guess. There's a difference. Anthony Bates, please stop apologizing. You ain't did nothing wrong. Yeah, because his thing is that the person that she was dating was not above their level or at their level. You understand what I'm saying? Because he did also say he'd feel different if the dude was 8 foot and was worth $100 million. He'd feel different. The dude's a little dude. And this is the funny thing. He might just not like that nigga. You understand what I'm saying? He might just not like him. Yeah, but what I'm saying is Anthony Bates, everybody's seen what happened. Homeboy is on some other shit that don't make no sense. You understand what I'm saying? Homeboy, that Chris guy, he was on something. He probably, since I didn't overwhelmingly jump on his side on the issue, he probably went and gave me a fucking downvote because that's what they do. Yo, and for everybody that don't know, YouTube is making my freaking videos invisible. You understand what I'm saying? So if y'all support this channel, I need them views. YouTube is making me invisible. That's why my video counter it don't even go up to 1,000 no more on my latest videos. It doesn't even have that much to do with the content. It's just, yeah, you did tell me that. YouTube is making me invisible. Just recently today, I woke up this morning to them telling me that one of my videos was being taken down or some shit. And it's some video I made. The video been up like 9 months. Like now you decide to take. They're reviewing all of my videos. Now you're reviewing my videos, YouTube. This should be up like 9 months, y'all. What up, Ali? Ali. What's up, Ali? I looked at both names at the same time. What is up, Ali Talib? Yeah, man. I hope you're here in the afternoon. In the afternoon, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's when the evening show goes up. I don't know what to call it. Maybe I just call it the evening show. I have no idea what to call it. I'm trying to come up with names. Please, if anybody has any ideas, I love to hear some names. But I think Hogan wanted his daughter to fuck with Booker T. He's laughing. Get out of here, Sauce. I think Hogan might just not like that dude. You understand what I'm saying? Might be a that dude issue. You know, it might just be a that dude issue. But he did call himself racist. So he said he's racist. He literally said he's racist. Anthony said, "This is my second time coming to this channel. You have been thumbed up both times." No, not you, Anthony Bates. I'm talking about the other guy. The other guy that was starting shit with you. I'm saying he probably wouldn't thumb me down. I appreciate. Look, man, I appreciate all the support. Any kind of support I get, I appreciate. I gotta understand. I had to choose. This is some real shit I'm about to tell y'all. I had to choose whether I was gonna do YouTube or whether I was gonna stay at my current career path. And I decided that because I couldn't do both. I just couldn't do both. I tried, and it just wasn't working. That's why if you go back a couple of months ago, I was just not really making any videos at all because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do both of the things at the same time. I just wasn't able to do it. So I had to choose between whether I was going to stay on my previous career path or if I was going to do this. I decided I'm going to give this a certain amount of time, so I'm doing this right now. I hope this pans out to the point where I don't have to leave it. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, we at where we at now. Let's do it. You feel me? Yeah. Now you good. Yes, Carmelo is traded to Atlanta, but Atlanta's going to waive him and let him go. And Carmelo is believed that he's going to go to Houston. But there's like rumblings out there that Carmelo might go to Miami. Carmelo is not going to Miami. There's no way that he's not going to Miami. He's going to Houston. Everybody knows he's going to Houston. I personally don't think that makes Houston a better team. What up, Kay? Yeah, they flagging me like crazy. It is what it is. I mean, what am I going to do, right? Yeah. Everybody's pissed off. See, this is the thing I don't get, yo. Why does everybody have to agree, like, believe what y'all niggas believe? Like, why can't we just make America dope? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to make America great again. Let's make America dope as shit. How about that? Maybe I should have those shirts. Make America dope as shit. Where we all can have our own opinion on shit. That's what makes shit dope, yo. When everybody has their own opinion on shit, where we could all come together, not necessarily agree, but voice our opinion on different subject matters and, you know, build and grow. Like, that's what makes America dope. Like, I should come out with that shirt, right? Make America dope again. Now, that'll be, no, not again. Let's make America dope. Fuck again. It's never been dope. But let's make America dope. I should come out with those shirts. Anyway, yeah, they're flagging my channel like crazy. Like, I'm getting so much beef. But also, you got to understand, a lot of other channels, they see me coming. They see me coming. They see me coming. There's a lot of unspoken racism. Mahogany says there's a lot of unspoken racism in wrestling. Hulk Hogan was overt about his true villains. Personally, I'm glad to know. Like I said before, I have the Hulk Hogan video coming out. Y'all need to go check it out when it drops. Yeah, I already did the audio and everything. I was putting it together today. I keep looking over there because that's where I usually keep my phone and shit. It's on this side of me. Every time I think about my phone, I go like that. Just so everybody know. I got the Hulk Hogan video coming out today. It's already done. I got an NFL video coming out today talking about Donald Trump, the nail, racism, and how the rules are changing. I got that also coming out today. I'm just want to let y'all know. I know I got to do more hip hop videos. I know everybody loves the hip hop videos, but I'm just a very complicated individual. And as much as I would love to drop 100 hip hop videos in one day for everybody, I don't like making videos saying the same things over and over again. I know other channels do that, and I see other channels doing that. And in doing that, I see how much money they're making, and I see how many views they're getting and everything. But I just can't keep making the same video over and over and over again. I just can't do it. So I don't know. Maybe I need to change my method on how I'm doing shit. I don't know. But if y'all even look at any of the videos that I have that's covering news events, I don't make a new video unless new information comes out. You understand? Like, I don't just make a video saying the same thing I said in the last video. New information will come out. I don't make a new video. And when I do make a new video, I explains how the information that's new connects with the information that's old. So there could be a narrative that's created, and we can understand, the connections and how things, at least the way I perceive it, and how things go on. Like, that's what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I need to do more hip hop videos, but reaction videos start next week. All right, reaction videos start next week. But more importantly, Anthony Bates. Well, Hogan is mad. His daughter is mad. Okay, look, even if Hogan is the most overt racist we know, damn near, right? Hogan's real beef is that his daughter's marrying somebody he don't want her to marry. Let's just keep it above. That's his real beef. Donald Trump his father was a Nazi. Wasn't Donald Trump father a Nazi, or he was a Nazi sympathist? Sympathize with Nazis or some shit? Right? Everybody that don't know, I believe Donald Trump father sympathized with Nazis. He was a Nazi sympathist. So everybody hit that like button when y'all come in here. Also, I appreciate it. So what did y'all expect? First of all, when he was campaigning, I don't even think he actually I don't even think he actually discussed the topic. Like, all he did during his campaign was roast whoever was standing across from him. That's it. He just roasted niggas. Like, that was the most New York. That was the most New York campaigning I've ever seen done. Donald Trump didn't even talk about fucking politics, yo. He talked about how big niggas' hands was. He talked about somebody else being stupid. He talked about everything else other than actual campaign issues. This nigga is retarded, and he won. Yo, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Those were some of the most interesting. To keep it a buck with you, those were some of the most interesting debates ever in the history of debating. Donald Trump he was just trolling people. I don't know what the fuck, yo. Yeah, he is. Donald Trump does remind me of a child. Donald Trump does remind me of a toddler, but he's entertaining. Like, it's a shame he won, because if he would have lost, first of all, wasn't he going to sue some people if he lost? He said if he loses, he's suing people. He was going to sue people, right? Who wasn't he? I believe he said he was going to sue some people if he lost. So that's one. But if he would have lost, oh man, yo, he would have probably created a whole entire television program based around how he was cheated. I'm dead serious, yo. The nigga ego is retarded. Yeah, the Kardashians are entertaining. But I mean, I don't watch them. But everybody else is entertained, so I'm gonna assume they are. Toddlers does not wear hairpieces. This is true. Well, we don't even know if Donald Trump wears a diaper, so he might wear a diaper for all we know. He is a figurehead and not a president. Somebody else, but that you can say that with every president. Anthony Bates, something new, please. Damn, we only at the 35-minute mark. Yes, he would create. Oh man. First of all, if he lost, he was gonna get like $1 billion. Donald Trump. Okay, you know his campaign money that he kept saying he's not taking campaign contributions for anybody, but everybody else is taking campaign contributions from people. He was. The nigga was loaning himself money. And if he lost, the interest, I mean, the insurance or some shit like that was going to pay him like $1 billion fucking dollars. He didn't even want to win. When he won, I think his wife cried. His son was walking around pissed off, cursing people out. He was angry. He didn't even want to win. Imagine you choosing $1 billion or to be a president. I'm not gonna lie, I'm taking $1 billion. What are y'all choosing? Presidents get assassinated. $1 billion, I could go buy like 8 islands and leave y'all niggas. I'm not gonna do that though. But I'm just saying. In an island, you could buy an island for like $100,000 though. Yeah, I'm telling you, if he would have lost, he would have had. Everybody hit that like button when y'all come here, please. If he would have lost, he would have had TV shows about how he was treated. He would have had fucking it would have been crazy. And he was suing people. And he was gonna have $1 billion. He ain't want to win. He probably does. Trump puts his name on everything, yo. Yo, seriously, Trump puts his name on everything. That shit is crazy. If you lift up his freaking toupee, it might have his name like on the bottom of that bitch. I guess. Anthony Bates says, I guess, but look at what is happening. We have an opioid plague, but he does nothing to stop it. Well, at least it's not affecting the black community. It is affecting the black community. Perks and lean, those opioids. No, everywhere. Perks and lean and opioids. It is affecting the black community. And it's probably affecting the black community harder or at more adversely disproportionate than it's affecting any other community, because black people don't make up as we're such a small percentage of Americans in contrast with white people. Whereas if there was 500,000 white people on, if there was 2 million people, I'm not even sure how many people in America, but if there was, let's say, 500,000 people, 500,000 whites on opioids, and there was 250,000 blacks on opioids, that would probably still be a higher percentage of blacks on opioids than of whites on opioids. So it still would be affecting us at a greater rate. Yo, what up, Sean John? Yeah, I need a shave, yo. I need a shave. Need to go get myself a haircut. It's what you call Friday again? Casual Friday? Too bad there's not a day that starts with a C, right? Anyway, so yeah, so this is like casual Friday. So I'm being casual. Everybody hit that like button when y'all come in here. Just chilling, my dude. Just doing me like regular. As you know, there's the 920 show, Morning Coffee. I want to have a show at in the evening that I'm doing. I don't know. Got this one fly. Open up my door. I be leaving my doors open. The shit flew in. I can't get the bitch to leave. I want to have the evening show that I do at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time now. Evening show, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. But I don't know what to call it. I think I'm just going to call it the evening show because I want to have a show at night that I do a couple of days out the week, and that's going to be called the Jack Frost Show. Why are 49 million strong? Well, 49 million strong. White people are 198 million. White people are dying at 90%. Black people are 6% for drug overdoses. My cat just swatted and killed the fly. Thanks, Sav. Get them bitches. I need a cat. Not that kind of cat. I'm a funny nigga. Anyway, so oh man, I've been watching so many cat and pet videos on the internet lately, you know. I think I might have like baby fever or some shit. I'm serious, yo. I've been watching like so many fucking cat movies, cat videos, and animal videos on the internet. Oh man, yo, it's like I see them on my phone, right? So I'm strolling and I want to go past the damn video, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh man, this shit's gonna be cute as shit, yo. And I click on that bitch and then I watch it and I'm like, oh man, and it just, oh man, I get all the feels. Oh man, I'm straight, by the way. I don't know why I'm watching this stuff. I think I might have baby fever, man. I'm that serious, yo. Think about going to the doctor and shit. Maybe I'll sit in some ice. I don't know what the fuck, yo. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. That's actually a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna consider that. Open discussion. That's actually a pretty good idea. What up, Sal? Damn videos. I'm dead serious. I'm thinking about them shits. I saw a guy save a bear this morning. Like they tranquilized the bear some shit. The bear was like where he wasn't supposed to be. You know, sometimes bears go where people houses and everything is. So the bear was like where in the like residential area. So they tranquilized the fucking bear, but the bear was like, oh, these white niggas, bears are scared of white people, yo. I'm telling you. So they were like, oh man, these white niggas. So the bear starts taking off, and the bear goes into the lake and starts swimming into the lake. Then the tranquilizer starts taking effect, and the bear starts drowning. Some white dude took his clothes off, jumped in there, saved the fucking bear, yo. That shit was retarded. I would have just, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would have just been like, well, let's like light some candles for that bear, yo. That nigga gone. But also, I almost drowned 6 times. So I'm not jumping in the lake to save, like, that got to be my kid. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way. I almost drowned 6 times, but I saved myself every single time. Like, I could swim to live. I can't swim for no fun. Like, I can't swim until my freaking, my survival instinct kicked in. Once my survival instincts kick in, I can swim like a fish. But before my survival instincts kick in, I'm drowning, nigga. I'm like an anvil. Anyway, Sav says, Bates overdoses cause white F with H more, but just cause less ODs don't mean much in the epidemic. Perks and leans are opioids too. Facts. Plus, black people don't go to rehab as much. Okay, I have no idea what H more means, but heroin. Okay, overdoses cause because whites with fentanyl with heroin. Facts. Fentanyl is something, but they're putting fentanyl in everything now. All right. Fentanyl is not only in heroin now. Now they're putting fentanyl in weed. Watch where you buy your weed at. They putting fentanyl in fucking coke. They putting fentanyl in everything. And fentanyl is killing niggas. Straight up and down. Fentanyl is killing niggas. You're right about that. Sav, you have done your research. That's facts. What up, Queen Babs? Perks, lean, patches, heroin, meth, crack, kills everybody. Doctors need to stop pushing pills altogether. Okay, so I was speaking to a doctor recently. I was interviewing a doctor, actually. It wasn't just a regular doctor. It was a doctor that had his own practice. So I was busy interviewing him. I was trying to get him to go on record saying some of this stuff, but he decided he didn't want to. So he says that the actual companies, the pharmaceutical companies, they are pushing drugs even in situations where a person would just have to go to rehab. And you know, you could go through like some kind of physical rehab and fix the problem. But not only are the pharmaceutical companies pushing the drugs, but also the insurance companies are pushing the drugs, because the insurance companies, it's more expensive for the insurance companies to send you to rehab than it is to just get you some drugs. You understand what I'm saying? So the insurance company's paying out more for rehab. So that's what he was telling me. He went into a whole long thing. He was talking for like, I don't know, 45 minutes, maybe an hour on this particular subject. A lot of stuff he was telling me. He's put me onto a lot of stuff. So yeah, and that fentanyl is killing people. And it's a shame because so recently I had a back issue. So okay, I'm going to go back a little bit further. I had pneumonia. For everybody that doesn't know, I had pneumonia. So when I had pneumonia and I had a cough. So when I went to go to the doctor for the cough for my pneumonia, I was telling them I had a cough or whatever the case is. So they wanted to give me some kind of cough medicine. So I wouldn't accept it. That's serious. I would not accept the cough medicine. I said, because I don't want anything with I basically didn't want lean. I didn't want them to give me anything with any kind of anything that anybody could get addicted to. You understand what I'm saying? And I sat there, and I'm not going to say I argued with the doctor, but I sat there and went back and forth with the doctor, making sure I knew what I was getting for a long time. It was a different doctor, by the way, for a long time. Same practice, though. Same exact practice, but different doctor. So I went back and forth with her for a minute. And then she said, I'm going to make sure I give you the stuff without codeine. She made a joke and she said, I'm going to give you the kid stuff. I said, thanks. That's what I want. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to understand, like, a lot of times they give us the shit with the addictive shit in it, not necessarily to get us addicted, but because they want to, like, that's what they're told to push. You understand what I'm saying? Other shit works just as well. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what they're told to push. When every time they push that particular thing, it helps the whole entire practice. It helps them. You understand what I'm saying? As far as they're standing with the pharmaceutical companies. So, and then I had to get I had my back. I had fucked up my back. So it's better now. But it fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's better than it was. So she was giving me some same day. She was giving me some pain pills. First of all, when she initially gave me the pills, I didn't even take them shits for like 2 months. I was just like, yo, fuck it. I'm just gonna go through the pain. For everybody that don't know, I had put a chainsaw through my leg by accident. It was not on purpose, by accident. And then I went back to work like 2 days later. Like I put the chainsaw on my leg on a Sunday. I went back to work on Monday. On Tuesday, pardon me. I didn't take any pain meds. None. Zero. I refused. Sometimes you just have to have strong convictions, and you got to allow for yourself to not want a crutch. I don't know no other way to put it. Shit is gonna hurt. It's just gonna hurt. Fuck it. So when she gave me the medicine, I made sure that it wasn't perks. I made sure that it wasn't anything with any opioids in it. I made sure she just had to give me some, I made sure I didn't want anything with opioids in it. But that's what you got to do. What's up, Miss Peterson? How you doing this morning? But that's what you got to do. You got to know what's going on in your body, and you got to take ownership. Just don't get people to give you any old thing and accept it. What you mean can be very painful? That shit hurt like shit. Oh, man, funniest story. So, okay, I'll tell you the whole story. Hold on, let me see what Anthony Bates said before the shit goes off the screen. Anthony Bates said, I agree. The fact that most people who are, Anthony Bates says, I agree, but the fact is most people who are on opioids were never prescribed meds. Exactly. They took them out of their parents' medicine chest. Exactly. Mahogany also says most blacks can't afford to go to rehab. You can look at the commercials and see the high-class rehabs. That's facts also, but if you want any kind of Medicaid or anything like that, that shit gets paid for. That's basically the field I was involved in. I was working in before I decided I was going to do this. That I was going to stick this out. I had pneumonia. All I got was antibiotics and made myself some chicken soup with lemon. Yeah, but my pneumonia was bad. Okay, your pneumonia obviously wasn't that bad. My pneumonia was bad. Support Trump, bro. He's our president and last savior. Okay, look. Okay, stop, Isaac. Just stop. Just stop, Isaac. I'm okay with you liking Trump, but please don't come in here and spam. Whether it be foolishness or whether it be something we agree with, please don't come in here and spam. So what happened was I used to live in Georgia, right? So it's a long story. I don't really want to go into it. So I used to live in Georgia. So when I was living in Georgia, yeah, people blame everybody but themselves. That's facts. Nobody don't want to ever take ownership. So I used to live in Georgia. So while I was living in Georgia, like my family down there got like, I don't know, maybe like 20 something acres of land. And in front of the, yeah, but Jesus isn't Trump. So, okay, stop. Later. So, you seen the psychology around that? First thing he says is I think Trump is Jesus. Then he says Jesus equals Trump. Then the last thing that they say is Jesus always loves you. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, my brain put shit together like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I am not one of those. Yeah, exactly. Isaac is going hard, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm okay with people believing or thinking things different than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that shit. I don't care. So I was doing landscaping. Right? So when I was doing landscaping, I was around the pond. We had a big ass pond, probably the size of like 2 basketball courts, maybe 3. I don't know. But we had a big ass pond, right? So I was cutting down the brush around the pond because brush had grown up. So I was cutting down the brush around the pond. And when I was cutting down the trees, I was moving the chainsaw and then I was kicking a tree over. And the person behind me then was picking up the shit and putting it in bags or whatever the case was. So one of the times that I kicked over the shit, I forgot to move the chainsaw. So I kicked my leg straight to the chainsaw. And so, you ever did something and you was like, shit, did I just do that? Nah, I didn't just do that. Did I just do that? So then you look. I looked at it. That's shit. I'm dead serious. So I did it, right? So I'm like, oh shit, did I just do that? I didn't look immediately. I was like, oh shit. Damn, my leg feels funny. I said, all right. I looked down. I was like, oh shit, I did it. So then when I looked down, I seen and it looked like there was a vein sticking out of my leg. So I was like, oh man. So I looked at all the brush and I was like, damn, I don't want to walk through the trees that I got to walk through right now to get to the outside and have the vein stick to one of the trees. And then I don't know what might happen. That shit I might have to then cut the fucking vein again. So I was trying to stuff the vein back in my leg. So and there's this girl watching me the whole time, yo. There's this chick that the one that was coming behind me to pick the shit up I was cutting, she was looking at me the whole time. She saw when I kicked my leg through the chainsaw. I had shorts on. She saw me when I kicked my leg through the chainsaw. She saw me when I start poking the fucking wound, because to her, it looks like I'm just poking the wound. She didn't realize I was trying to stick the vein back in my leg so I don't walk through the trees and it gets stuck on the tree. Nah, she wasn't recording it. That's what it sounded like I just did? Oh, electrocute. You're gonna get electrocuted or some shit. Oh, anyway, so she wasn't recording it. So I'm trying to push the vein back in my leg, and then I realized it's not a vein. I cut something, and the blood was blood that was squirting out my leg. And it was so dense. The fucking blood squirting was so dense. The shit looked it like a fucking vein. So I stopped trying to shove the shit, and she was just standing there like when I turned around and looked at her, she was like, so I stopped trying to shove the shit back in my leg, and then I walked over and I told people about it. And then it was like, oh man, everybody lost their shit. They was running around, oh man, what we gotta do? What we gotta do? So then they supposed to go get the car, because I'm in the middle of the woods, yo. So then they supposed to go get the car. So then when they put the people supposed to, then everybody's losing their mind. They never go get the car. Then they standing there, they talking, and then the person, oh man, it was crazy, man. Oh man, it was crazy. No, I didn't agree with that person. I just didn't allow for that. I just also didn't try to silence that person. See, that's the problem. The problem isn't always whether people agree or not. It's just that people are often trying to silence somebody who doesn't agree with, who is saying something the opposite of their principles. I'm really not ever trying to silence anybody. If you think something other than what I think, or if you think what I think, you have a right to state that. There's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? But let's be respectful of each other. That's it. Let's just be respectful. You have a right to state whatever the fuck you want. If somebody came in here and was talking about how they didn't like black people and gave reasonable explanations on situations in which they went through about why they don't like black people, I wouldn't even kick them. I'll have a discussion with them. Oh, so yeah, you got knocked out. I'm assuming you got knocked the fuck out. So I'm okay with people disagreeing. I know black people that don't like Obama, by the way. Just so we can be straight on that, I know a lot of black people that don't care for Obama. A lot. So, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It's just I'm never a person. See, I have real strong feelings towards shit. Yeah, good and bad people in every community. You got to be adults enough to separate and understand the difference. Sav just said that. That shit is fire, my nigga. That's so real. Yeah, basically. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about growth. And if we don't ever hear, pay attention to, or accept that there's a possibility that we can be wrong about something. So we can accept that there's a possibility that we're wrong. And if we refuse to hear other people's opinions on matters, and if we also refuse to propose or allow other people to not just be themselves, because that's important, but if we don't allow for other people to be able to express themselves, because there's a difference between hearing what somebody is saying and allowing somebody to express themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Then we'll never have enough different shit happening around us for us to grow. You don't grow when you're in one specific atmosphere and that atmosphere never changes. You grow due to things that happen outside of your control happening in your circumference. You understand what I'm saying? That's what promotes growth. Things that happen outside of your control happening in your area. That promotes growth. So I'm about growth. I'm about improving who I am today by tomorrow. So I want there to be reasonable situations that I could see that's, you know, different from what is the norm to me, for me to be able to benefit from. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you always hang out with the same niggas, you always gonna think the same shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's see. Anthony Bay says, but my brother, please be clear for what work. These loss of limbs, and more importantly, you could have severed. Yeah, I could have. Actually, the femoral artery was in my other leg. But yeah, I could. All of that could have happened. Is there a femoral artery in both legs? I believe so. What am I talking about? But yeah, that could have happened. Yes, that could have happened. My dude, what makes you think that I was trying to cut myself? I was not trying to do that. It just happened. Yo, everybody hit that like button when y'all come in. So, I don't know. What else is there to discuss today? I don't like to just leave if somebody still has anything on their mind. Yeah, I forgot what I was thinking about. I do this thing where I go into I'm not going to say a trance, but where I'm able to separate my conscious. It's weird. I don't know how I know it. I mean, all of us could do this. It's not a just me thing. It's when you're able to separate your conscious thoughts from your unconscious shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when you're on the phone and you're talking to somebody about a conversation, you have a deep conversation with somebody, but you're also able to do something else that you do normally, you're able to just go through muscle memory, basically. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but I'm really good at that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm really good at that. I'm like one of the people that's probably better at video games when someone is distracting me. I'm better at playing sports when someone is distracting me rather than if I'm just focused on the thing that I'm doing. That shit is crazy. I'm stuck right now trying to grow, doing my best to get through. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of us, just keep it a buck with you, but most of us all come to a point in our lives when we start to plateau, where our lessons aren't as defined as they were when we were growing up, so they're harder to see. You understand what I'm saying? All of us, that happens to everybody. You understand? So don't be discouraged, and understand that maybe the lessons that you might need to learn might be smaller lessons. And then when a couple of these smaller lessons are incorporated into your personality and incorporated into who you are, then you'll be able to make leaps again. Because we all want to make leaps. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes we can't make that leap until we get over that little tiny small hurdle. And maybe there might be 8, 9, 10 of them little tiny small ass hurdles. And then after we get over them shits, then we're able to make leaps again. You understand what I'm saying? That's just the way life works, yo. Yeah, that's just the way life works. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just the way life works. It just is what it is. Sometimes we're supposed to be in a situation until, you know, it plays out. Pardon me. Sav says, hang in there, Sal. Keep your head up. We're all trying to grow, bro. That's facts. I fuck with you, Sav. Anthony says, I was in the first Gulf War. Thank you very much for your service to our country. I was a combat medic. Ooh, I was very mindful of accidental needle sticks. Yes, you don't want that. But when people were shooting at me, I was not paying attention. I was out to save a life. Definitely respect. Sal says respect for that. Facts, yo. Everybody hit that like button when y'all come in here. Anything y'all want to discuss? If y'all want to stay on this topic, we can. We're already over the hour, and I try to get this to run about an hour, but it's not really easy because I get caught up. I get caught up like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. So it's not very easy to stay inside of the 60-minute area for me. I get caught up. Especially when I have people here, y'all talking with me and shit, and we going back and forth, because I prefer it to be like that rather than I just stand here just, you know, going through like saying shit. Usually it's only an hour because I have other things that I got to get to. I still got 2 videos that's already basically done that I need to upload. I have just other shit that I need to do for the day. And I'm trying to put up a minimum of about 4 to 5 videos before the evening show. But I tell y'all what, when we start getting more people in here at in the mornings, then we're obviously gonna have more discussion. And I always want to give everybody a chance to talk. And I always want to give everybody a chance to state their opinions about shit, even if I don't agree with it. Then obviously it's going to be longer. And then who knows? Maybe then we do 2 hours. I heard about what he said about Charlemagne. I didn't see it. I'll tell y'all what. Y'all want me to drop a video on that today? On my opinions on the Charlemagne Joe Buttons podcast. Who wants me to do a video on that today? The problem is most of my notifications don't go out. I don't get notifications. My notifications don't go out. YouTube is screwing me over at the moment. So anybody that does get notifications, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody, even people not getting notifications. So I need everybody, when y'all get notifications, to show up, because YouTube is not sending my notifications out. So Ant doesn't want me to do a video on what Joe Budden said about oh, I know why you don't want me to do it, Ant. I know why you don't want me. No. You already left it in the comment section. I know why you don't think it's a good idea. You got this one and you didn't even know me. That's what it is. Did you subscribe now, nigga? Now you subscribed and hit that notification bell? But if y'all want me to do it, I will do it. But I know why you don't want me to do it, and I respect that. So, I was on the fence about doing it because that's the reason why I haven't actually heard the podcast. I was on the fence. I seen everybody else doing one. Sometimes I see everybody else doing a video, and then that's why I don't do it. You understand what I'm saying? If somebody does a video and they say, "Yo, oh man, who I fucks with Diamonds Live. I watch his videos. Who watches Diamond? Who's a Diamonds Live sub in here? Anyway, so Diamonds Live dropped a video the other day about the 4th guy that they arrested, and that's what's up, Anthony. Yeah, you was here yesterday. Yeah, I already know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know that because I'm impartial. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm impartial and I got my own mind. So yeah, you're right. And that is exactly what it is. I'm not biased. But so Diamonds Live said the same thing in his video yesterday. And I'm not knocking Diamonds Live. I'm not trying to shit on him. I like Diamonds Live show, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I actually fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch his videos as much as I used to, but that's more because I'm doing more YouTube now myself. So I don't watch him as much as I used to. Yeah, just unsubscribe and subscribe again. That should help. I fucks with Ed. Oh man, yo. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Ed. You say a lot of shit that is on the opposite of what the fuck I'm talking about half of the time. But I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? You need to have motherfuckers around that see shit different than you do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I try to be objective. I might do the video. I'm thinking about it. I might do the video. Queen Babs. You barely ever talk, Queen Babs. Why is that? Why is that? I got banned from Twitter for saying what I feel. Yeah, Twitter likes banning people. I really do gotta go. Everybody hit that like button. I'm gonna do the video. I'll do the video today. I'll get to it. Yeah, I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna get to it. You know what we're gonna do? This weekend we're gonna surprise the kids with something. All right. Everybody knows something that they kid want. Not some super expensive shit either. We're not taking them to Disney World. We're gonna surprise the kids with something. We're gonna give the kids some kind of treat. Whether it's today or tomorrow, we're gonna give the kids some kind of treat. We're gonna surprise them with something. We're gonna lift up their spirits, and we're not gonna do it because they did something right. We're gonna do it because we love them. You understand what I'm saying? We're just gonna randomly do something for the kids. If you don't have any kids, you know, you might have some nieces, some nephews. You know, we're just gonna randomly do something for a child in our life. Because remember, children don't have jobs themselves. Children don't actually make an income than the average child. So we're just gonna do something for some child that's in that we personally have, you know, and that's gonna make them happy. I'm not saying go buy your kids some fucking books. Okay, let's be clear on this. We're gonna go buy them something that they're gonna enjoy, and we're gonna not just buy the thing for them, but we're gonna spend time with them playing with said thing or experiencing said thing. So this is take them to the movies if you feel. Take them to the movies. Maybe buy some kind of their favorite snacks. Maybe go. I used to have a girlfriend. We used to go shopping all the time. I miss that shit so much. Maybe go, you know, buy them something that they was not super expensive, like under like fucking $30. Like we're not trying to fucking break the bank. You understand what I'm saying? We're just trying to, you know, spend some time with the child in a good atmosphere, you know? Even though I'm pretty sure y'all all have great atmospheres with your children, but we're trying to do something for the kids. Let's do something for the kids this weekend, whether it's today or whether it's tomorrow. Let's do something with the kids and for the kids this weekend. That's the homework. Anyway, so I'm gonna be back 6:30 this evening, Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, look, I love y'all. All right, just everybody keep that in mind. I really do. I love y'all. And yeah, Sav, that works. Works at the daycare. Bring them some snacks. That works. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgot about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.